La 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 la. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, it's nice to meet you. So actually, I am not in the spot that I need to be honest. Because right now, I need to go ahead and get my, stuff sorted. And hello, princess. Welcome in. You're the first one here. The first one to greet me. And hello, Stabby. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of my homestead stuff because I didn't do it earlier. And then we can go ahead and hop into commerce. Hey, yo, Neo. Okay, so I think I want to focus on like the small. Oh no, but look. Bum bum. There we go. Easy. Then this one has to be all mediums. So I'm gonna try to find people who aren't 100% level 100 already. That one. Then this one needs small and then medium. Flying. Medium. 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 Beautiful, beautiful. We love to see it. What's this game about? So this is an MMORPG called Mabinogi. And you can basically live your own fantasy life here. You don't have to feel you don't have to like lock into one particular storyline, but it does have like Celtic like mythology in it. So we have a lot of that. And I was doing some what's this called? It's constellation casting. So I was fishing for stars, which is why I have all of these fragments right here. So that's why my inventory isn't as neat as it normally is, okay? We were fishing. Let's just sort that. Put that over here. Actually, we can go ahead and put our bullets away. We don't actually need the bullets. And let's go ahead and put our stars and stuff away too. Just clean up the inventory a little bit. So today we're doing commerce, which is basically trading from NPC to NPC. So we just buy something from these people and then move to somewhere else to sell it there. Do 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 do. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Back off my fella. Gabriella, back off, Gabriella. Okay, that looks pretty decent. And then for building supplies, we go ahead and get this pet. And then the wood planks go over here. And then for coupons, we go to this dragon, carving, because carvings of dragons breathe carvings of fire. Oh, I switched out. Who has the coupons? Carvings of dragons breathe carvings of fire. Dude, turn around or you'll die. I don't even know where I put them. Okay, here they are. Elfie. Vestria Game Studios. Should probably fire their helicopter cameraman. Alright, let's go ahead and start commerce. I believe everything is all cleaned up. And we are going to be doing land commerce today. We don't have an airship. We never did. And never will, probably. I just don't like the idea of paying for something that you don't keep forever. That bothers me. So we will not be doing that. But we will get our lovely Rudo out. Let's close this. And I think we'll actually start here. I think like this is fine. This is not normally where I start off, but hey, start anywhere, right? So we're gonna go ahead and take these. Look, mana tunnel figure. That's so funny. I want a mana tunnel figure. That'd be kind of cool, no? So let's see where this sells. So this would sell at Inmain Maka at a pretty decent, like, that's fine. We can go to Inmain. Because I'm trying to think, like, this boat over here leads us to, Bangor. No. No, this boat leads us to Cobb. So we'd be kind of close to Dunbarton. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad for Inmain Maka. And then, yeah, we'll go to Inmain. I think that's the best. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Back off my fella. Gabriella, back off, Gabriella. Ah. Do you guys know what kind of personality you have? I was trying to see how different people do different things based on their personality and if there's anything there. Like, for example, in Mabi, does a certain personality type prefer commerce and others don't? I'm curious. Ooh, you could have anyone else you wanted to. I'm begging you. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Back off from my fella. Gabriella, back off, Gabriella. Technically, that song actually doesn't it goes like, back off, Gabriella, la 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 la. I just don't like how it sounds with the extra L. I prefer without the L. Personal preference, which is why I sing it that way. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Ooh, you could have anybody else you wanted to. I'm begging you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. But let me actually check if he's hungry. Ooh, he is hungry. He's hungry. So trade. We're gonna buy 2 pieces of bread. And then we're gonna feed him this bread. And then he'll be fine for a bit. Ooh, you could have anybody else you wanted to. I'm begging you. Back off, Gabriella. Gabriella. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and open Wordle and do our Wordle for today. Because it's gonna take a second for this boat to get here. 3 minutes. So let me go ahead and go over here. Let's head over. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. And for some reason, this website's not showing me my personality anymore, which I was trying to do. We can talk about it. So I think the word angry suits how I'm feeling right now. I'm frustrated that they're not letting me log in. Ooh, you could have anybody else you wanted to. I'm begging you. So angry only showed us N, and N is not second. So we still have other places. So I'm thinking, what would be the next good word? I was about to go with laugh, but A is not there. So let's see if we can find the placement of the N. So what if we think of a word that starts with N? Like, noble? Noble. Noble actually works. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got 2 letters. That's actually not bad at all. Back off of my fella. Gabriella, back off, Gabriella. Okay, so L and E are also there, but not B. Nol, nole, no. Let's think. What if we make it EL instead of LE? So something like EL, novel? Ooh! We got it! We got it in 3 guesses. That was actually pretty good. To be honest, they all worked like perfectly that round. I'm begging you. And let me see. What is this? They can tell you? Read an analysis of my today's Wordle. You. 86 out of 99. And the average was 82. Wow, I guessed it more than others. Did your guesses eliminate more solutions than expected? 75 out of 99. So that's good, right? Steps. How many turns did it take you to find the solution? 3. And the average was 4. Wow. I was quite lucky, I will not lie. That was pretty lucky. Back off, Gabriella. What is this? What's this at the bottom? I don't know. I guess that's just like how many days in the month, I guess. Oh, wait. Does it? Next, I'll analyze your guesses step by step. I'm a Wordle bot. I'm programmed to solve Wordles in as few steps as possible, on average. In the next slides, I'll analyze your Wordle and calculate the most effective guess for each turn. My top picks have my seal of approval. To see the math behind my choices, show details. One note, I ignore your first guess when calculating your overall skill score. So feel free to start each puzzle creatively. Angry. Skill 84, 55. Words left, 174. Info gained, 37%. You're here early. Yes, you are, Jordy. And thank you so much for coming, Key. We need to find a time to play Repo. Angry. Angry is a decent opening word and distinctive one. Today it was played by less than 1.1% of players. On average, I can solve a Wordle in 3.7 steps when I start by guessing. Angry. Interesting. Heist. Oh, Heist was... So Crane is the first one he would have picked. Interesting. And Heist was the second one he would have picked. Noble was a solid guess and a lucky one. This is just one possible solution left. As far as I can tell, you should solve the puzzle on your next turn. I did. There was only one possible solution left, and you got it. Well done. Amazing. Wow, I cut this much? Like, from all of the words in the world, there was only 175 from the start angry. And then when I did noble, it was only one more possible. That's kind of funny. I like this. I like the analyzation of the Wordles. Your solution, my solution. Interesting. Because he would have started with, what was it, Crane, and then Heist, and the novel was the only one after that. Interesting. Everyone's guesses on turn 1. Adieu. Oh, adieu is actually a good one. Look at all those vowels. A, I, E, U. Audio. Stare, raise, crane, slate, arise, train, irate, great, heart, house, least, aisle. Aisle is, I would never assume that's like a 5-letter word. Like, I don't know, my brain just makes me think it's 4 letters. Trace, ocean, arouse, arose, tears, dream, angry. That was mine. 700. Novel. Noble. I also got that. Wow. On 4. That's wild. Tomorrow's Wordle is out in 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 54 seconds. Let me see if I can get on the boat now. Yes, I can. We're on the boat and we'll be departing in 2 minutes. So because we solved that Wordle so quickly, we will be moving on to the next one. We're going to go ahead and try, what is this? Flashback? What on earth? I'm very terrible at history, so I might not ever, like, I might flop this. The first spam message is sent trying to sell computers. It annoys hundreds of users, but works. Oh, there's too much. This I cannot tell. Like this was not made for me. Oh, what the? Oh. I'm gonna back out actually because I don't know anything about history and they're throwing some random stuff in there. So what we're gonna go is just remove this. Go over here, New Year. Oh, oh, slash games, right? All right, perfect. And then let's go ahead and do Wordle. Do you mean Wordle? I actually already did Wordle. And I guessed it in 3. So these were my I did angry, noble, novel. That's the fastest I've ever solved a Wordle. So we will be doing connections. League Wordle. Oh, that's a thing? Are you serious? What? Oh, I'm not sure if I can actually guess this, but you know, it's actually kind of possible because I do actually play TFT a lot, so I do know some of the heroes based on that. So let's try. Today's guest League of Legends champion, type any champion. I'm gonna go with Ari. No, I'm gonna go with Gwen, because Gwen is my girl. I just saw Ari over here and was thinking Ari, but Gwen is my favorite. Female, jungle top, human. What? She's not a jungle top. She's not a jungle. What? What are they asking? Correct mana melee. Human magically altered. She's not human though. She's a doll. Hammer Shadow Islands. I even know that. I don't know. That could be it. And release year. So they're saying that she needs to be younger. Is that what it is? I'm just gonna go with Ari because I don't know who to pop. Oh, it's not female. Not female. So let's think. A male. Yorick. Oh wow. Basically, I revealed nothing. Green is correct. Okay. Let me think. Another man. Viego. How many guesses do I have? I don't know when these people were released, to be honest. I don't like Viego. He annoys me. I'm like Gwen. Like, I cannot stand him. Like, the reason I don't like Viego... Let me see if I'm actually in the right spot. No, we still have time till arrival. I just find it crazy that... So, I was actually okay with him at first. Like, you can... So, the story of Gwen and is that she is a doll. She's a doll created by this person called Isolde, I think. And then Isolde was like some village girl. And then Viego was some sort of king or prince. I don't really know. I don't care. And then basically Isolde and Gwen like did so much together. But one day Viego met Isolde. And then they fell in love. And then because of that, like Isolde drifted apart from Gwen because she moved on to Viego. I'm actually okay with that because, you know, she didn't realize that Gwen loved her and cared for her so much. She obviously didn't watch Toy Story, but that's fine. And basically they fall in love and then eventually Isolde dies. But instead of just like moving on, he tries to revive her. And then again, I'm actually still okay with it. Although everybody knows that it never works out that way in media. It never works out like, oh, they're just revived free of cost. It's never like that. It's always some sort of price. But you know what? He's grieving. I can understand that he wants his wife back. But then she revives and then she's in pain. Like she's miserable. She's like, why did you do that? And she is wanting to die, right? And then he's like, actually, I'm gonna keep trying to revive you. And she's like, no, let me go. And he's like, no. And then he becomes evil, basically. What? Plot twist. And completely unacceptable. like at some point. And then thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Um, yes. So no, I am not the biggest fan of Diego. He's crazy. But I was all for him. And hello, Legacy. But then what ultimately happens, you're wondering, how does this have anything to do with Gwen, right? So what happens is basically Gwen is like floating around basically because she's just a doll, right? She can't move or do anything. Um, but basically she finds Isolde's tools, and then Isolde like basically makes her human because of her tools that she used to create Gwen, which is cool. So somehow she meets her spirit. I'm not exactly sure how that went down, but basically Isolde helped Gwen become human. In love, right? He kind of crazy. He is, for real. I'm glad we agree. I don't like him. So I have to think of somebody who is new. Oof. Milo. Right? Like Milo is like the newest. Oh, it's Emilio. Is that right? No, it's older. It's older. I'm bad. I have to think of somebody who's older. Who's older than... Let's think classic, because even 2011 is old. I mean, it's too new. So we have to think. Let me think of like the opening people. Who was in League before others were? I'm thinking like Annie, but no, Annie's a female. Oh, we're already here. Oh, where's my face? Where's my face? And how are you, Legacy? We are your legacy. Before 2011. I'm trying to think about like who are the men in League, because I definitely drift to playing females mostly, unless they're like extra cute. Oh, what's his name? Ezreal. Shoot, I'm so interesting. Like, I mean, I'm so interested. I actually really like Ezreal. I think he's cool. If I didn't find Gwen, I would have played Ezreal. I'm actually gonna try that right now. I'm gonna try that before moving off the boat. As Riel. Oof. Bottom. But older? Okay. Okay, we'll think older. Jax or Warwick? We will. Let me go ahead and turn Mabi back on. That's fun. I didn't even know that LOL Wordle was a thing. I like that. I like that though, because I do kind of know a little bit of the heroes because of TFT. Warwick or Jax? I'm okay. My body is sore from work today. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming. I'm just remembering that you said, did you finish early? Where am I? Where am I? Okay. I walked into a wall. That's fine. Let's go up here. This is where we're supposed to be going. And we are going to head to Emain. How was it? Oh, no, you're sore, so obviously not too good. So Emain, I believe, there you are. I believe it's right over here. Because I believe heading this way is actually heading towards... No! Hold on, let me just check the map because I don't remember fully. Yeah, it is this way. Oh, I was actually right. I was right. I didn't want to botch it though, so... He's right there, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have to try Warwick or Jax. Yeah, you're probably right, Let me see. Leans. You're probably right. Do you guys have a favorite League character? Do you play League or TFT at all? Do you just know the stories? I actually feel like League did a very good job with the stories because they're not at all intrusive. Like, you don't have to read the story to understand the game, which I do enjoy, but there is a substantial part of the story so that you can like the characters. Riven. Tell me about Riven. Like, tell me his story. What are the cool things about him? Because I actually know the most about Gwen, my girl. And then Diego, because his story revolves kind of around Gwen in his old day. Mabi! Yeah, do you like Mabi? And thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate it. Even now, I'm still kind of worried about the wolves dressed in sheep's clothing. Are you trying to hunt them, Mark? Mark, yes, that's you, Mark. Thank you for protecting us. I wonder if Mark over there is really actually waiting for those sheep. How dare they? Actually, what I'm going to do, because I have to cross them, is go ahead and put on my staff and then get ready, because da 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 da. We're just gonna go ahead and trigger it. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Wow. Good afternoon. There's plenty of guessing games, even though the ones that want they even got ones for game and show music or just guessing the game from show picture. Interesting. You know, the other day I was watching YouTube shorts, and then one of them was like a game show from when Pokemon was kind of new. It's like one of those shows like How to Be a Billionaire or something, but I don't think it was that one. And then it was like, what show is what from the show Pokemon? What color is Pikachu? And then he was like, man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to call the expert. So they call an expert of Pokemon. Or I think maybe like gaming. And the guy is just immediately, Pikachu is yellow. And then the millionaire guy, kind of like on the show, he's kind of nervous. He doesn't want to guess yellow, and he's like, "Are you sure? Like, I need to be sure." And he's like, "Don't ask me again. Pikachu is yellow." He had like a crash out over being asked a second time, and it was so funny. I play League, and my main is Warwick and Viego. Oh, Viego! Oh, it's fine. He has a cool sword. I will admit that he does have a cool sword, and I don't like his personality. I do like his crown. I think it's cool. In general, I like the royal aesthetic. I just don't like Viego specifically. Because I don't know, he claims he does everything out of love, but it's not. Like, it is not. Stopped playing long time ago since no friends to play with. Fair, valid. I get scared playing League with people because, I don't know, like, I suck. And I fully understand that. But being yelled at scares me. It is out of love. It's just wrong. Yeah, 100%. Like, she's like begging to be like let go, and he's like, no. I'm just like, yo, that's not love. That's not love. But Gwen's my girl. I'm biased. Let's go ahead and grab this, and let's see where we should head to. What's Warwick's story? I don't actually know anything about basically any of the characters. I really like Fiddlesticks. I think Fiddlesticks is adorable. I heard the slander and I'm fine with it. Just don't slander my furry boy Vander. Who's Vander? Like, I don't know enough because I only play TFT. But let me know what's the story. All right, Leans. I appreciate it. Thank you for respecting my opinion. I respect yours. Arcane. Nice. Like, nobody knows who was alive in the 90s. Not know who Pikachu is. Well, this was an older game show, so it's not like a new one. If you don't know Pikachu today, I'm sorry. Like, what are you? Did you miss something? Definitely the highest value is core, but I'm not gonna go all the way over there. We can go to Valves though. Valves is a decent option, so let's go to Valves. I didn't watch Arcane actually because I don't like Jinx. I know. I just don't like Jinx. I don't like Jinx and I don't like V, so I don't really see myself liking Arcane. But I do love the art style. I've seen some like clips of it, and I like the music. I think Imagine Dragons, right? I like it. You should watch it. Is it good? Do you think I will like it, even though I don't like Jinx? Yes, you think so? We'll see. Because I enjoy like soft people. Like I like kind people, gentle people. And I don't know, Jinx seems, I don't know for sure. Like I don't know anything about her. Oops, wrong way. I went the wrong way. She doesn't seem very calm. Brace yourself, brace yourselves. She's just a baby. She seems to have a very explosive personality. I don't know for sure. Like hyperactive. You will like Jinx more after watching for sure. You think so? You think my mind will change? Because that's the thing, I don't know her in the story. I've only seen her in TFT, so I know what dance she does. She goes like, woo! And she has long hair. Actually, she does that in Punk. I don't know if she does that with all the dance. I think the dance is the same. Was literally global phenomenon, and Pikachu was the face of it, true. I won't make too many excuses for that guy, but it was just so funny. And the expert was like having a crash out. Like, don't ask me again! Pikachu is yellow! Do you guys remember that Mandela effect? Where people are like, Pikachu has black on their tail. And then some people are like, no, Pikachu doesn't have black on their tail. That one really got me. I was like, no, he has pink. I mean, not pink, black on tail, right? But no, Pikachu doesn't have black on their tail. Which was wild for me. Brace yourself, brace yourself. I also like Melio. I think he's cute. And I was really considering getting his Fairy Gala outfit. Because I really actually like the Fairy Gala outfit. But I'm so mad. I ended up not getting it. Because I do want to prioritize Gwen. And they removed some of my favorite stuff. So they removed the Amazon Prime thing. So I can no longer get a lot of stuff for free. It makes me sad. It doesn't? I know that female have heart-shaped tails now. They have heart-shaped tails now. I thought they only had like the notch. I guess you're saying now, so it must be a recent change. That's interesting. Last chance, last summer, a last chance to beat your own drummer. Go out fighting, go out young, a flash of lightning, eclipse the sun. Brace yourself, brace yourself. Da -da 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 -da. It doesn't. I know that the females have heart-shaped tails now. Yeah, and the notch makes it look like a heart. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Wait, no, it's like a notch at the bottom of the tail. I need to check what you're talking about just to make sure that we're talking about the same thing. So I'll look it up after we finish League Wordle. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. It makes me want to know all about the characters more. I'm honestly shocked that Gwen can be considered a jungle. Definitely top. That's what I do all the time when I'm with Gwen. When I rarely play the League game, because I am worried about people yelling at me, so I don't play often and I mute everyone. But sometimes I do want to play it to give it a shot, and I do Gwen top always. I have like zero knowledge of LOL. That's a-okay. Honestly, it happens. That's one thing I think that League does well. There's story for the people who like that, but they don't like shove it down your throats if you don't like that. Which is also why I like Mabi, because they do the same thing. You can never play the storyline if you don't want to, except maybe if you want like some specialty skills like Pragara. But then you can just skip the story. But I don't like skipping the story personally. We're going to Valve, right? Brace yourself, brace yourself. Make sure that Rudo is not hungry. He's fine for now. Ooh, no, 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 turn around. Oh, turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. Na, na, na. Turn around, right round. Pick up that gold, Lyndon. Why did you just run away? One of you, can you pick up the gold? Just one of you? Hello? Am I too far or something? Can you pick it up? Lyndon? What's happening? Why aren't they picking it up? Do I have no? Okay, I'll pick it up, I guess. I don't know, I felt like that was their job and they didn't do it. Somebody's missing. Piran. Where is he? Lyndon? Irison. Where's Piran? It says he's summoned. I'll desummon him and then summon him again in 53 seconds. The story I know is only Gwen's. And Fiddlesticks! Because I think Fiddlesticks is cute. And I have the same feeling about LOL as I do Gacha games. All great characters trapped in attached to your game. Time. That's crazy. Crazy. KDA, let me show you how we do it every day. KDA. I need a Gwen as a Star Guardian. Can we make that happen? Because I love Star Guardian and I want Gwen as a Star Guardian. Alright, so now we're on the boat. We have 1 minute to departure. So let's go ahead and go back to our guessing game. Let me close this. Open that. Perfect. Okay, so we were gonna say, I think Warwick, right? Warwick. Chemically altered cyborg human. Okay, okay. And then Jax was the next one. Species unknown. Ifia? Runeterra. Where's Camavor? Shadow Isles. Okay. Okay, so it's not one of those two, but the year is correct. Who's someone else from 2009? A male in 2009 who is a jungle. Just pure jungle. And thank you so much for the head pad. I appreciate it. I'm at this point, I might just like go in and just guess somebody random. Udir? Oh! Oh! Hey! Oh! That was close. That was almost everything. So who else is from 2009? Male, jungle, human, spiritualist, mana, melee. Who else? Oh, that's KDA though. So K-pop. So KDA is the K-pop people, but Star Guardian is like Sailor Moon. Oops. Like these. These are so cute. Oh man. To make me scroll all the way to see the pictures. But KDA is the K-pop people. I guess we can look at a list of the people who came out in 2009. Characters from 2009. Because I don't know. I don't know. And then, oh, so there was a lot of people who came out in 20. But male. Male. You. You look like a dude. Let's go with you. Kartha. Oops, wrong one. Oh, okay. Okay. No, but I want to see a Star Guardian Gwen. Because Star Guardian is my favorite. So I would love to see Gwen Star Guardian. But then at the same time, I just want the sweet one to also be re-released. But I want it to be re-released in the shop, in my personal little store, so I can get a discounted price, because I cannot afford it otherwise. Let's look up someone else who is a human spiritualist. Someone who looks a little spiritual. Jax. Twitch. You're not human, right? Demir? Try. Let's start with that. Try. Oh my gosh. They're the first batch of champions. Nice. Let me see. I'm just guessing anyone at this point. Fiddlesticks. But you're not human. Evelyn, Dr. Mundo. Oops. Go with you. Woof. You don't look human. A Moo. I like a Moo, but I want him to smile. Yee? Yay! We cheated a little bit, but it's okay. She doesn't strike me as a magical girl. She has witch energy. Well, there was a magical girl show called Witch. It could happen. We are witch. We are. And also, Meloko Magica had Homura. So we can definitely have like a darker aesthetic for Magical Girl. We are witch. We are. Shinshao. Who's that? Again, if these people don't frequently appear in TFT, I don't know them. Period. And also for context, Echo is also a Star Guardian. So it can happen. It can happen. We are witch. We are. Let me actually look up the lyrics to that song. Witch opening. Okay, Caution Bandits. There they are. We're strong like nothing we've seen. We saved the day from dark. That doesn't seem like it's the actual lyric. that a different song? Who talked about which? But I also want the cafe cutie Gwen. I think that would look so cute. To be honest, I want all the Gwen skins. In fact, can we just have all of the Gwens in TFT already? So we have 3 Gwens in TFT. The Chibi Gwen, which is like the basic Gwen. And then we have the Chibi Cafe Cutie. And then we have Chibi Soulfist or something. I'm not exactly sure what that one is called. But I want them all. But I don't want them at the gotcha price. I may go back to rewatch the whole thing. The episodes were coming out when I discovered it. Yeah, same. I watched both Witch and Winx Club at the same time. And also Angel's Friends. But Angel's Friends came out before Winx. And I loved Angel's Friends. That one was fire. And hello, Gacheka. Welcome in, Bean. Love to see you. What kind of bean are you? Are you a garbanzo bean? Perhaps a green bean. You brought it up when we're also talking about Winx. Hey, I actually love Winx. I don't like the direction it's headed now, but you know, when it came out, I loved it. We are witch. We are. It's one of those things in. It's Canadian blooded, I see. In Manila. Oh, I see. We are witch. We are. Fire, wind, and air. You don't know Angel's Friends? It was before Winx, and I think the reason why Angel's Friends failed was because of Winx. Because at the end of Angel's Friends, they tried a little too hard to be Winx. And I think that was its downfall in the end. Because season 2, I don't know, we fell off at season 2. But it was still great. I watched it and I loved it. It's another Italian show, which is why I think Winx kind of intimidated them when it came out. But basically, Angel's Friends is about an angel who wants to get her wings. So her job is to be like a guardian angel and then help humans to choose the right decision. Now, there are rules. They can never force a human to choose the right thing. They can only put the human in a position to do good if they want to. But then at the same time, there's also demons out there too. And they also have rules. They cannot choose, they can't make a human do a bad thing, but they can put them in a position to do so. So then she has to help her human. And then that's basically what happens. And then there's stuff going into it. So that's what Angel's Friends is about. And hello, Snuggy! I want to add a random H in your name too. Can you be Snuggy? That'd be crazy. Guardians unite. Canada spit out a decent cartoons in the early 2000s. Yeah, I feel like they did. Wait, no. What came out from Canada specifically? Because I actually don't think I know a single Canadian show. But I'm interested. Like, if you can tell me one, I might watch it. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? I'm trying, Snuggy. I'm trying. So, where I am with that right now is, I actually, because my sister loves K-pop, so I want to watch it with her. And we planned Saturday to be our day to watch it. So, hopefully, we can watch it together and have, like, a bonding moment. Because I think it's going to be good. I'm this close to muting the term K-pop Demon Hunters on Twitter, so I don't have to accidentally see spoilers. I've been scrolling past it, but I am interested. Let me know how you like it. I'll probably love it, to be honest. I'll probably love it. Which is why I'm trying hard to avoid the spoilers, because it's important to me to get the first, like, experience. Guardians unite. And hello, Abby. How you doing? But I just know it's gonna be a banger. Like I know it. Like the music's gonna be fire. The animation is gonna be fire. The looks. I also like the staff because they're on Twitter and every time I've seen them, they've just been so sweet. Just like I just like how they tweet and how they talk and how humble they are. I feel like I missed so many streams. I don't know why. Yeah. I feel like you've been in my streams all the time, but I feel like I've been missing a lot of your stream. Guardians unite. We are Witch. I'm sorry, I need to stop thinking about Witch because that was low-key iconic. That series. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. I think I always went off vibes. Honestly, fair. That's how I found like Code Lyoko and then like Miraculous and Wakfu. Vibes alone. I can't stop listening to the soundtrack. I know it's gonna be good because they were number one on Spotify. Like to beat like, I'm sorry, but to beat Blackpink and BTS is crazy. So it must be good, right? Like it must be fire. But I haven't listened to the songs even though I want to because it's gonna be a fresh experience. Guardians unite. Okay, let me think of something else. And speaking of it, you know another magical girl series that I kind of think should have had a moment more? Lolly Rock. I feel like they did great, but their issue I think was marketing. So one, I never heard anything about Lolly Rock ever. Like, do you guys even know who Lolly Rock is? I watched the entire thing and I loved it, and I actually like the concepts for the villains. I won't spoil it, but I feel like they have so much to work with just the ending alone and the villains. I think it would be fire. And then their whole thing, you know how magical girl series are usually, not always, but usually to sell dolls. Like that's 90% of what kids marketing is like for. Genuinely, like to get them to watch the show and the show makes them want the character doll. Sometimes it can be other things, but it's usually doll or like action figure. Like superheroes are the same. But instead of doll, it's like action figure. And Lolly Rock, instead of selling dolls, which I feel like would have been a better choice, they sold music. But who do you know buys music? Right? So, yeah, I think that was their biggest problem with Lolly Rock because nobody buys music. Um, so I can't really see them being successful that way. But if it was me, I'd greenlight another Lolly Rock because it was so good, it was so fun, and I would just shift the marketing to be dolls instead of songs. If they really wanted to release music, they can release it on YouTube and then just monetize that YouTube channel. They have a record and a CD for the movie I want. Woo! Oh, Snuggy, what did you think about Lilo and Stitch, by the way? And thank you so much for the rose. I gotta say, the ending threw me for a loop. Honestly, it irritated me, but what were your opinions? I know you were really excited. Did it make you happy? Did you enjoy it? We are, we are, we are which we are, we are. You know, Canada had Tintin, right? I like Tintin. Why does my heart bleed? Roxanne, do 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 do. Rudo is a little hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed him. I just realized Rudo, is that not the name of Azora? I could be wrong, but I definitely did not base it off the Zora if there is a Zora named Rudo, but I think now that I'm thinking about it, that is a fairy, right? Not fairy, but oh, thank you, Azora. Thank you for the gift, Rudo. I appreciate it. It was a good movie. I like it, but the change too much, so OG was better. Yeah, I agree. My episode going for silver, you can see that way Mavis talks. So she appeared in that. Okay, thank you. Like Totally Spies. Oh, Totally Spies. It's Canadian. I loved Totally Spies. Stormhawks. I feel like I've seen that. I did watch Johnny Test. I don't think I liked it too much. Like I definitely watched it, but I think compared to other shows at the time, Johnny Test just didn't catch my attention. Total Drama Island. I actually never watched it. I've never watched 16 either. Your all-time favorite, Detectionaire. That sounds kind of cool. I've never seen it or heard of it though. These other things I did hear about, I'm not interested in something like Drama Island. I don't know. I just never liked that, to be honest. She was 16, going on 17. Detectionaire sounds kind of cool though. I kind of want to look that up. And look, now we're back on the island. Not island. What am I saying? We're back on the boat, and we got this game open. GG easy. LOL. Number of tries? It only took me 12. It only took me 12 tries. Let me try this. Empress is more than a title. I have no idea. Right. I don't know. We're gonna skip this. I was just curious. Polka dot. Oh, I want to play this. Get clues on every try with a blurry card, with a Pokedex sentence, with a shadow. Let's do this. Any Pokemon? I'm gonna go with Mew just because I see Mew over here. First thing that I noticed. Sidekick. Oh, not Sidekick. Okay. Evolution stage 1. Ditto. Oh, not pink. Not pink. Well, Ditto is kind of purple anyway, so let's just go with Ditto. Okay, not Psychic, not normal. Is not purple? What does purple mean? Partial. It's kind of. Oh, it's kind of purple. There's purple on it at least. It's not normal. I was thinking Jinx, but Jinx has Smoochum, so no. Mm-hmm. What about Smoochum? Are we gonna pretend that Smoochum isn't a character? Is this only original 150? Because why is Smoochum not? How do you spell Smoochum? Hey Google, what is the first form of Jinx in Pokemon? Jinx keep. Oh, I was like League of Legends. Imagine if Jinx from League of Legends was in Pokemon. Did we erase Smoochum? Why is this not popping up? Roxanne, do do do. And thank you so much for the stretch and the cookie. I appreciate it so much. I did the stretch first, and I feel like I might have already ate the cookie by accident. Yeah, I did. Pokemon Moochum. It's SMOOCHUM. Why is it not popping up? But anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, Psychic. So I don't think it would work anyway. And Detectionaire is absolutely stellar. It has a great mystery and characters are very likable. I'm interested. Okay, let's think of somebody who is kind of purple. Definitely evolution stage 1. Does that mean there's only one stage? Or is it just the first stage? And you're adorable, Voodoo Gaming. Let's try with a random one that we know has multiple stages, but just choose the first one, like Caterpie. So it was one. So it's the first stage. First stage, not it only has one stage. Okay. A first stage Pokemon that's kind of purple. That's not Smoochum. First stage Pokemon. Well, doesn't that count though? Baby Pokemon? Okay, let's forget about purple because for some reason I can't think of many purple Pokemon. My next spot was Deoxys, but no. What about no, but not Psychic. Oh, I always think of purple and Psychic together. Ghost. What about like Gengar? Not Gengar. Ghastly. How do you spell Ghastly? There it is. Eight, 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 eight. Beautiful. Nidoking, Butterfree. Well, Butterfree wouldn't be the first evolution. Venomoth wouldn't be the first evolution either. So it's a stage 1. Nidoking also not stage 1. Hunter, stage 1. Let's try it with a blurry card. Let's try it. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of crazy. Wait, Mankey. That's literally Mankey. Like I don't know who else that can be other than Mankey. It look maybe it could be like some sort of bird, but it looks like fighting. Isn't orange fighting? I'm Ursa. Ursa, like oh, what is it called? Ursa ring. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Ursa ring? Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong. Ursa ring. Ursa ring. What? How do you what? You my brain. I just cannot spell that. Why isn't it popping up? Magnemite. Magnemite? I'll give it a shot. Mag. Yeah, Magnemite isn't it. I thought for sure it was Mankey. Like, I literally thought that was like a dead giveaway Mankey. Are we back on the boat? Oh, we're still on the boat. Oh, it's Primate. Oh, okay. That makes sense. See, yeah. I was so sure it was like Mankey. I didn't even know what to say after it was not Mankey anymore. Pokedex sentence. I feel like this will be the hardest one. Loves freezing cold temperatures, relishes swimming in frigid climates around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, so definitely some sort of ice Pokemon or water. Aerodactyl, Omanyte, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I have no idea. Like, Lugia? Doesn't even pop up. I mean, Lapras, maybe? Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Why doesn't it, like, pop up? Like, it doesn't pop up some people. Did I spell it wrong? Spearow. What is this? Super Smash Bros? Like, there's so many games on here and I love it. Who did Kirby swallow? Oh, Olimar. Easy! Emoji. Kimono. I can't think of a single character who wears a kimono in I mean Smash. Maybe like Japanese? So if I think like of a Japanese character, which is not, isn't that all of them? Dugong. That's a good guess too. Dugong. Oh, but we're not here on that one anymore. Let's try. Let's try. Oh, this one, right? Is this one? Dugong. No, but that was a great guess. Let's go War Turtle. Oh, seal. Silhouette. Let's try. I feel like I might actually be bad at this. Yeah. Well, like, oh, what's that? Cotini? What's the evolve? Whimsicott. Is it not Whimsicott? Is that not an option? Why are some of these Pokemon not an option? Is this only 150? Mareep then? Marowak. I'm thinking of like, what's that one? Ulo? I have a feeling. I have a feeling that it's is it only 150? Tangela? You think that's Tangela? I mean, I'll try it, but it's Tangela? Are you kidding? Yo, what? Like I see it, but I also don't see it. You are. Yeah, I was thinking Ampharos. That's who I was thinking. That's crazy. It looks like wool. It looks like wool. Like I see it, but I don't believe it. But I love Tangela. Tangela is so cute. I'm shocked though. Like I did not expect that. Let me check if we're still on the boat. Oh, we're not on the boat anymore. What happened? Where's Mabi? Okay, there it is. You really got that one. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Davey. Did they fix boat times? What do you mean? I didn't notice a glitch to begin with. Ayo, no way. Like what generations? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Dime. Like I wasn't sure. It must be 150 because some Pokemon just aren't showing up. Like Smoochum didn't pop up, even though she's a Pokemon. You know, like I feel like, so, but Smoochum wasn't there from the beginning, so that's why I'm thinking it's 150. Is it still like 15 minutes? I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think so. Is it 15 minutes? I don't think I've really ever thought that long about it. I don't even know where we're going. But welcome in. Good thing I checked because I probably would have rolled up to Maka and then that would have been terrible. But we can do Dumbarton. I feel like Dumbarton's actually a pretty good price. And then Dumbarton is almost never a good place. So that is kind of strange to me. And honestly, I'm for it. What? La da 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 da. I can never tell him what happened long ago. The truth about my past is something he can never know. I can never tell him my feelings deep inside. The truth within my heart is something I must always hide. His whole life lies ahead, so much training to be done. And as his mother, I'll protect the future for my son. His love is overwhelming in its light, I'd like to be. But he shares it all with Pokemon. There's just no room for me. I've got a secret, tears up my soul. Keeping it hidden's taking its toll. I can't tell the truth, 'cause he might turn away. So I'll keep this secret. It's better that way. Each end's a new beginning. Every darkness has its dawn. My tears can't fall forever. Whoa. So now I must move on. My hopes are still the same for the man I'd like to be. And okay. I didn't realize I couldn't do that. I'll let them handle it. I didn't even realize I was there. Oh, shoot. I mean, I'll meteor strike these guys. It's not a problem. It's not a problem anymore. And he shares... Okay. Each end's a new beginning. Every darkness has its dawn. My tears can't fall forever. So now I must move on. My hopes are still the same for the man I'd like to be. And I will make those dreams come true. Just you wait and see. There's no giving up. There's no giving in. Life still goes on. No matter how tough. I'm gonna miss you more and more each day. So I'll keep on going. It's better that way. You're way out your league. You've more than met your match. I guess you're slowing down, old man. Can't hit where you can't catch. Soon the whole world will know. Genius of my plan. I will find a way to stop you in any way I can. You're such a goody two-shoes. It's more fun being bad. There's free stuff tomorrow? I'm not sure what you mean. We are getting the new Arcanas. So Sacred Guard and I forgot the name of the other one, but that's going to be released tomorrow. So I'm not sure if there's free stuff, to be honest. I'm not sure. After maintenance? I hope! We can even read the... We can read the thingamajiggy. We can read the update and see what it says. There's no giving up. There's no giving in. Life still goes on. Yeah, the High Fly event is giving a ton of free stuff. Nice! Let's actually check. Mabinogi. Life still goes on. Sacred Guard. Explosive Vanguard. That's what it's called. No matter how tough, I'm gonna miss you more. Who's your favorite Arcana person, by the way? Do you have a favorite? Let me see. Let me see. Let me actually go over here. And then go to news. You said which one? High Fly? High Fly. I don't actually see anything called High Fly. So let me just see if there's Faith and Fury and if it's in here. Doesn't look like it. Maybe that's something I have to look at specifically. You're way out your league. Maybe it's like a thing in that it says in Mabi that I missed. I'm gonna miss you more and more each day, so I'll keep on going. These are the Arcana people? Yeah, let me see. It looks like this guy is gonna be Explosive Vanguard and she's gonna be Sacred Guard. That's what it looks like. Let me open this. Yeah, he's Explosive Vanguard. My explosive power will pierce through everything that blocks your way. Oh. Can I watch this or will they be mad at me? Like live 2D. That's fine. This doesn't look crazy. Oh, the chibis! And I know this is such a small thing. I know it's so small and people are going to be like, what? You're mad about that? But why does her hair have a green tinge? I don't know. I don't like it. You wake up in a... I'm just going to do this quiz. I don't know. I'm interested. You wake up in a strange dungeon inside of your cozy bed. What's your first thought? How did I get here? I want to go back to sleep. I better check for danger. I'm definitely not going to try to go back to sleep in the middle of a dungeon. And I'm not thinking, nice, this will be an adventure. I'm going to check for danger, I think. I think that's my first reaction. It's part of the summer festival stuff. Part of the next update. I see. I'm going to look at it, see if this next after this, because I want to do the quiz. It seems like there's only one way to get back to your home world is to clear the dungeon. What's your strategy? Do I want to leave? Is that... I didn't see the world yet. I just saw this one dungeon. Teamwork is strength. I'll find a party to run the dungeon with. Probably not. I don't know how I got here, so I can't trust anyone. I'll go it alone. There's always another way. I don't want to run the dungeon at all. Exactly. That's valid. You sit up and there's a weapon lying next to you. What kind of weapon is it? A weapon. It's not going to be a shield. To be honest, I'm never choosing a shield out of a weapon. A lightweight sword for quick attacks. A heavy lance that deals a powerful blow. I could not run with a lance, to be honest. I'm not strong enough. I feel like I could do a sword. A supple bow that can deal damage at great distances. No, but you have to be strong to pull the bow back. Like, you have to be very strong to pull the bow back. A staff crackling dangerous magical power. If I could have magic in real, like, if I'm thinking about the current body, oh, there's scroll down. A wand that glows with light of healing. I'm not choosing healing in a weapon. Like, for a weapon, I need something with some sort of ability to fight. So I'm going to actually choose magical power because I'm crazy. Just as you got in bearings, a man charges you, wielding an axe in both hands. I'm running. Close the distance and make the first strike. That's crazy. But at the same time, you see, if I was, it depends, like, how far am I? Like, is fight inevitable? Or is it possible that I can escape? Like, is he low-key kind of drunk? So then I could run. But if he's that close to me already, rush back and look for a good position to attack from. Call for help. I'm not dying. I'm not. Sacred Guard seems kind of meh. We'll see. I'll definitely run Sacred Guard when the event comes out. To be honest, I just assume that I'm alone and nobody can hear me, so I'm not calling out for help because I don't want to die while calling for help, right? Rush back and look for a good position to attack from. Since I do have a staff, yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. You defeat the enemy with some from the help of strangers, so there are people here in this dungeon. It seems people got injured, though. What's next? I have to do everything I can to heal them myself. I'll rush to find someone who can heal their wounds. Injured or not, they're strangers. I'll approach with caution in case they mean harm. The enemy drop anything useful? I should look. I would actually try to heal them because, you know, if they risk their life to help me, I'm gonna do something. Welcoming Gamby, how you doing? What you thought was merely a statue comes to life. What's your gut reaction? Run. I don't know what it's doing. Wait until it makes a move. That's what I'm gonna do, actually. Of course the statue turns out to be hostile. Ugh. And winds up to attack you. How do you feel? What if I die in a strange place? Feel there's no time for feeling. My body reacts on instinct. Loki, yeah. I'm not just gonna stand there. How are the others doing? Are they in danger? I would love to say that would be my reaction, but it's not. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing amazing. I'm having fun doing this little quiz really quick. Retreat. We need to find a better place to hide. I mean, to fight. To be honest, that's what I would do. Hide. Run. But I would react on instinct. To a battle? I have to think because I'm not sure if I would do this. I'm not sure if I would do these. I guess I would try to retreat. Like, I'm not really trying to fight ever. The party is about to be wiped out, but you have one last potion. What do you do with it? I can't die here. Drink it without hesitation. I'm not gonna, like, leave my people, my friends to die. I'm fine. My party members need it more than me. I don't know if this will work, but I have to share it with everyone. Exactly. That's how you do it. As soon as you defeat the enemy, a man appears. Something about him seems hostile. How do you respond? Back up! I need to take a breather, look for a place to hide, and maybe heal up. Right. Let's get this over with. Find a weak point and deliver the finishing blow. Maybe we can talk it out. There's no need to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna hide first because we can't really risk anything. The man starts to bombard you with magical attacks. Why? Why is everybody so hostile? What do? It's simple. He hit me, so I hit him back. I'll watch him find a way to counter his moves. I need to make sure my party members are safe. To be honest, I would feel so devastated if somebody died. So I would need to make sure my people are safe. In the midst of chaos, you blink and suddenly you're home. How do you feel? Well, now I'm worried about the other people. I have to call a friend and tell them everything. This was so cool. Well, was that real? I better make sure there are no friends following me back. That was weird. I'm going back to sleep. I'm glad, but are the others? Yes! Analyzing. Analyzing. Complete. Dark Diviner. Ooh, I disagree, but okay. Dark Diviner is perfect arcana for you. You understand the beauty and danger of magic. You be a natural as a magical DPS, much like Rowan, the paragon of the Dark Diviner talent. You have languid nature, which disguises a deep emotional sensitivity. What is languid? You're likely to ask yourself the deep questions about values and the ways of the world, but you rarely show the side of you to others. It's your destiny to manifest your inner conflict into magical power. Now set out on a grand adventure with your destined arcana in Mabinogi. I disagree. And let me figure out what language it means. I was really hoping it would be like harmonic saint. What if we choose all the harmonic saint answers next? Languid. Displaying or having a disinclination for physical exertion or effort, slow and relaxed, weak or faint from illness or fatigue. I'm not sure if I would describe myself as that. I'm gonna retake it, but choose all of the harmonic saint answers. I don't know what would be harmonic saint out of that. But let's go ahead, focus back on the matter at hand, and then open up actually Mabi. Because we are just standing here. I got detoured. Let me make sure that he's not hungry. We're gonna grab a bite for him. Because I'm sure he's hungry, actually. Oh, I dropped it. I mean, that's literally the only way you play. Yeah, I love Harmonic Saint. I would never, like, I just don't see myself being Dark Diviner. And I would not even describe myself as, like, fatigue. I mean, well, maybe languid is a good word. Because I'm not the healthiest individual, but still, I have a lot of energy. I'm an energetic person. Okay, we're gonna go Philia. Philia? Wow. Wait, no, Vowels. Vowels is way more for some reason. Insufficient stock. Vowels, okay. Perfect. I tried Dark Diviner in the past, and I like it, but it's not me. Like, it's not me. You know, do you ever feel that? You're like, oh, this is strong and this is nice, but this isn't me. That's how I feel about Dark Diviner. And in general, that's how I feel a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh! When I'm not using, like, a cute deck. Like, even if it's good, if it's not, like, a cutesy deck that I like and selected myself, then I probably don't like it. Even if it's strong. I play like a Dark Diviner? What do you mean? I always play Harmonic Saint. How does a Dark Diviner fight? I guess if I have to think, if I really reincarnated in Mabi, to be honest, I would never fight a dungeon. Like, I would not be in a dungeon. And hello, Serial, welcome in. If I really reincarnated in this kind of world, I simply would never run a dungeon. I would be a tailor in my little house. You know, like, I would just find a place, maybe chill with Nora in the Tyrconnell Inn, while I find a place, like, find a way to make money. Probably through tailoring. If I had to be in a party, I sent you a new OC. Ooh. I'll check it out after stream. If I had to be in some sort of dungeon, you always use lightning and hailstorm. Yeah, I do. That's always my instinct. Is that very dark diviner? I'm just curious. And hello, Patrolly. Never mind, I take back my hello. You're a bot. But Patrolly is a cute name. Patrolly. Patrolly sounds like it would be a Mabi character, right? Patrolly? Phew, I walked away from that guy. But yeah, Hailstorm is probably my favorite, but it takes a long time to charge. I mean, I guess I could use whatever this is, Snapcast, and it would be faster. But still, if I really trying to be fast, it would be this. Thunder. 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 Or Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats. Too bad he was a bot, right? It's sad, Gumby. But, you know, that is what it is. It happens. There is a warning, and I can't find where the guy is. But it's okay. We made it through. Do-do-do. 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 If you were in the world of Mabi, what would you do? Would you fight? Would you? And you live by like the way that Malaysians do. So like you can, if you die, you revive. There's no worry about that. Would you fight? I personally would not. First, I don't know I'm gonna live. I don't want to risk it. Two, I don't want to feel pain. You know, I just want a nice, cozy life. Personally. Do 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 do. If I did know I was coming back, like if now literally took me to the soul stream and was like, girl, if you die, you're gonna come back. Nothing in Aaron truly dies. Then maybe I would feel open to do a little bit of combat. But otherwise, no. I pick fights with everyone. Fair, because then you could just come back, right? Problem is healing arts doesn't have any offensive spells whatsoever, right? The only one we have is this one, Pulse of Purification, and that's pretty strong. I love it. It does a lot. And it got better since the update. And welcome in, Living Dreamer, by the way. To me, I'm pretty scared of pain, so I don't think I could actually do fights like that. I would only fight things I know I'm strong enough to do. If I reincarnated exactly like my character, like exactly with my strength levels and everything, I'd commerce all day, every day. Because I know I can beat the bandits without them ever touching me. Like, there's no light or dark magic. True. Could you imagine if there was necromancy? Yo, that'd go hard. That'd go so hard. You could revive the villains or the enemies that you fought to fight with you for like a certain period of time. That could be cool. What would that talent be? Because I feel like Harmonic Saint would actually be some sort of light magic, right? If we did that concept. But Dark Diviner would be like the necromancy one, just from what I'm thinking. Hold on. Maybe it would be like Construct Alchemy and like healing arts. That's probably what it would be. We always do one of these, right? Choir master. Magic Knight Stage, Elemental. Player, Holy Warrior. Holy Warrior. Holy Warrior! That's what it would be. Close combat and holy arts. That's what it would be. Executioner. Including lumberjacks. I feel like executioner could be that. They haven't added any at all. I agree with you. I feel like that would be fun. I'm trying to think of one that would have like some dark magic. Maybe monk could be also healing magic because martial arts and holy arts. That sounds kind of cool. Vagabond. Knight errant? What is that? Adventure and lance combat. Holy archer. Costume designer. I need this. I need this. Your puppets are on the cutting edge of fashion. That would be so cool. Toy maker and joy spreader. These three would be fire as an arcana. Black Knight. Friar. Friar sounds cool. Glyph weaver. Woods folk. Your craft is a thing of legend. While any woodsman can train animals and work wood, you elevate it to another level with your glyph writing acumen. Pet parade leader. Thin friend. Wise performer of the century. Guardian angel would go hard too. To be honest, holy arts and medicine. Oh, that's lit. We should do that. That should be an arcana. Handmade snack expert. That'd be funny. Researcher. Puppet mancer. Home economist. Lumberjack. Fool alchemist. Hello, Anubis. Welcome back. Yeah, they should definitely work with some of the stuff that we have. And now we're going to go back here, and I'm going to try to select all of the answers that I think would apply for Harmonic Saint. I just want to see what it says about Harmonic Saint. So I'm just going to say it'd be better to check for danger. Teamwork is strength. I'll find a party. Healing wand, right? The light of healing. Call out for help. I have to do everything to heal them. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait until it makes a move. Let's do this. Are they in danger? My party members need it more than me. Heal. Make sure my party members are safe. Are they still in danger? I'm checking. Sacred Guard. Oh, okay. I'll read it anyway. Sacred Guard is a perfect arcana for you. You value teamwork and know everyone's stronger working together. We're stronger together. You have a tank's ability to lead party from the front lines. Your maturity and strong sense of responsibility. I worked hard for everything I got. Makes you similar to Eoler, the paragon of the Sacred Guard talent. You have a wide view of the battlefield and willingness to take a hit if it's for the good of all. It's your destiny to use your melee weapon and shield to make sure everyone in your party makes it through the battle. Now set out on a grand adventure to your destined arcana in Mabi. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. I better check for danger. I still think wand is the best answer. Call for help. I'll rush to find someone who can heal their wounds. Don't know what I'm doing. How are the others doing? Are they in danger? I'm actually going to select this. Because I don't want to make too many answers that were similar to Sacred Guard. Share it with everyone. Heal. Oh, no, we should have done no need to fight. Make sure party members are safe. Make sure no threat followed me back. Harmonic Saint, Harmonic Saint. Hey, hey! See? First try. And thank you, Gamby. My current issue with Arcana. What is your fave new Arcana? My fave new one would probably be the Sacred Guard, but Harmonic Saint is still like totally me. My current issue with the Arcana is that it only focuses on one weapon out of the other two talents. I agree. In general, I really wish that we did both of the talents. Oh, my face. Okay. It feels like one doesn't even matter though. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes one doesn't matter. Like for Harmonic Saint, music has nothing to do with it. Like, let's be so for real, there's no music in Harmonic Saint. So I do wish we had a little bit more, you know, like if it was a little bit more fair. I would personally prefer that. Like more 50-50. Or more incentive to mix the two talents, for sure. Harmonic Saint is a perfect Arcana for you. I knew it. You can't ignore it when you see someone who needs your help. You have a healer's affinity for ensuring that the whole party survives. You may seem blunt or severe, but that hides the deeply caring nature. Like Enoakid, the paragon of the Harmonic Saint talent, you may sometimes be called uptight, but that's just because of your inability to let others get hurt. It's your destiny to grant others powerful buffs and heal the whole party through a combination of holy arts and music talents. Now, let's set on a grand adventure with your destined Arcana in Mabinogi. Yeah, first try. To be honest, they made it not sound a way that I like. Like, it's your destiny to help others. I'm not, well, not, it's like, they make it sound like I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, does it feel like that to you? It's my destiny to grant others powerful buffs. I don't know. Like, I don't exist for someone else, I guess is what I feel. I wish they wrote it a little bit differently, but at the same time, it's not that serious. Why is my face doing this? Please. I'm here. But I do agree that I wish the talents were a little bit more balanced out. Like, we had more music for the Harmonic Saint, and we had, like, for some of them, they don't matter. Like, they really don't. Like, it's, I feel like Dark Diviner is pretty okay with it's definitely a magic talent, but I do see the influences a lot more with, you know, what is that called? What is that called? Not the magic part, the chains. I do see chain in there, but at the same time, it's really not chain. Like, it's not about chain. You know, it would be cool if you could choose chain and it gives you one skill set, and then magic and it gives you the other skill set. That could be kind of cool. I heal people because they're too stupid to keep themselves alive. That's kind of crazy. And I'm personally offended because I am also unable to keep myself alive. But it seems like you're a Harmonic Saint. You may seem cold and stern, but it really stems from the inability to see others get hurt. La la da 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 da. I think that would be cool if they did that. Like, if they went backwards and then gave all of the skills, like all of the Arcana, at least a couple of skills with the designed weapon of the other talent. Hello! Hello, Theo. You're kind of busy. Also, your voice is so good. You should you should sing more Banana Nana. Of course, I always sing. All day, every day. Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm a little thirsty. A little. Oh! Okay, phew. Whew. I actually walked past him and it was okay. Dreaming of the stars on high that speak. Like, I thought I could use my paint flash while casting magic, but you can't even cast spells with chain slash out. Yeah, that I would like it if they balanced it a little bit more. I think that would be fun. Because sometimes the other ones don't even matter. Like alchemy sharpshooter is bow. It's bow, it's not really about alchemy. But I guess in a way, they kind of named it right then, right? Because the adjective is not the main thing, if that makes sense. Like harmonic saint. It's a saint, right? So holy art. And then dark diviner. Diviner is wait, no, then it doesn't work anymore. Hold on. Diviner magic, okay, I guess. Maybe they can change the toggle what weapon to use. So all the skills can be used, but different skill. Oh, I like that. I like that key. That's actually smart. So if I had like, oh, an instrument out, maybe this doesn't heal, but it does something else. Something like that. Or like this one would have a different effect if you have the weapon out. I kind of like that. I like that idea. I think that's probably the best idea. It's the same skill, but it does something different depending on the weapon you have. Ooh, he's right there. He wants to fight. But it's okay because I went through there. La la da 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 da. We are the stars. Da 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 da. Shadow, wood, thunder, or power. Huh? How does that song go actually? Shadow, woods, sword, thunder, power, sleep, card, captors of the cloud, expect the unexpected now, the secrets of the cloud. And that's why I don't even bother with alchemy sharpshooter, even if it's meta. I see. I also don't bother with alchemy sharpshooter because I don't even have it yet. I will. I will eventually. We're getting really close. If you look, I have 8 Great Battle Alchemist seals, and then 7 of the Fate Astrologer. So tomorrow, I should be able to Grandmaster Battle Alchemy, and then the day after, I won't do it. Pokemon or Digimon? Why? Why put them against each other? I like them both. My favorite Pokemon is probably Espeon or maybe Inkay. My favorite Digimon is Angemon. I want to get Alchemaic Sharpshooter, but it's behind that one dungeon raid. That one dungeon? What do you mean? Do we have to do like some sort of like, is that part of the quest to get it? Because I'll be heartbroken if that's true. Okay, that's still worth something, but this is worth a lot more in Philia now. I mean, I don't really mind, to be honest. This one is worth drastically less than Philia now, but at the same time, I don't really care. Let's actually go to Philia. Why not? We got time. Glenburna. No! Not Glenburna. Glenburna is hard. But I'm willing to do it at some point. I think I need to be a little tougher, though. I need to be a little stronger. Same as some of the Arcana. Really? Link quest. You just have to do first 5% of damage, and then you can get carries. Why not both? We like both. Yeah, both. Exactly. ¿Por qué no los dos? So I like both of them. And my favorite character, Yaki. My favorite character in Digimon is TK. I love TK. And then Ken is second. And then in Pokemon, my favorite character has to be, let me think, without selecting a Pokemon, because I really like Jirachi too. But if I have to think of like some sort of human, I probably like N. I really like N. I think N is a great character. And I think he meant well, unlike the other half of Team Plasma. So half of Team Plasma was really cool. If I was in a Pokemon villain group, I would be on Team Plasma under N. Because freeing Pokemon sounds awesome if I was a villain group. I'm trying to think, who's my favorite like character that isn't a Pokemon? I think it's harder to think of a better. I feel like the humans in Digimon were better than the humans in Pokemon. Cause like there's like Ash, Misty, Brock, May, Drew, Harley, like Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny, Max. What character in Pokemon has a compelling story? Maybe the people in Pokemon Gale of Darkness. For Pokemon Eevee and Digimon for 4th gen, probably because transforming into Digimon is based. Ooh, that would be fun, to be honest. Digimon, together the battles are won. Digimon. I'm a Davis fan. Goggle Boy. My sister also likes the Goggle Boys. I cannot, and I mean this like with respect, I cannot tell Ty and Davis apart. Who is Davis? Who is Ty? They're the same person to me. I can't tell them apart. Is that season 1 or is that season 2? Or the wave 2, you know what I mean. But I like them. I like the idea of courage, and I like how they're both like gentle people in general. I feel like the humans were better in Digimon than they are in Pokemon, though. Digimon, together the battles are won. Davis is too. Nice. Through us let your spirit evolve. If we're all for one world, there's a world for us all. If we're all for one world, there's a world for us all. If I had to select a Pokemon character, maybe Dawn. I feel like, you know what, Dawn did like see what she wanted and then took it. You know what I mean? So I kind of respect that. Um Oh, N. N is the best. Never mind. Why was I thinking so hard? N is definitely the best. You know what? Team Rocket was pretty good. Like Jesse and James, not Giovanni. Giovanni sucks. But he has some fire music in the musical. In fact, I think Giovanni has probably the best sound, like the best songs in the entire musical. And Raid Ramon and Magnamon. Angemon is definitely my favorite, and then everybody in the line of Angemon. And then also like Gatoman and everyone in the line of Gatoman. You know, because Angemon, Angelwoman, then like Mega Angemon. Where am I going? Here, right? May. May as your favorite character from Pokemon? Why the dot dot dot? That's what I'm like. If I had to guess who my sister's favorite character is, I would probably guess Misty. If not Misty, 100% May. Like Misty and May is probably one of her favorites. Tobias is the one that when he first showed up on the show was first showed up on what, hold on, let me see that. And first showed up on the show was, in my opinion, based. Nice. In fact, I think in Pokemon, I think their greatest downfall is not developing their heroes enough. Like, I can't really tell you much about Ash, despite him being on the screen so much. Angemon's line is a solid pick, exactly, right? Because they're just so beautiful. We don't even get to see the last Pokemon. What do you mean you don't get to see? But yes, I just love that look. The holy, angelic look. I always have. Like, sweet and angels are like my favorite thing. My favorite things. I'm trying to think of other, like, pretty cool characters. What's that one leader's name? The one with brown hair, and she has, like, pigtails that are kind of short? You don't remember that? Whips out Latios and Darkrai? Not really, if I'm being honest, I don't remember. I remember Latios, and definitely Darkrai. I love Darkrai and Cresselia. Great Pokemon in general, and their stories are so sweet. Basically, Darkrai makes everyone have nightmares all the time, and they cannot wake up. And then Cresselia can wake people up from Darkrai's nightmares. And then Darkrai can't really control that. So he was also sad when he killed somebody by accident, basically. And he was like, oh no, like, this is terrible. And then Cresselia was like there. So now they always hang out together. Is that not the cutest thing? Not the person dying. Focus. But I like their story. I think they're really cute and well made. Darkrai. I think Pokemon's strength is definitely making you love the Pokemon a lot. Latios and Latias are also great. Jirachi, great. In fact, I think the movies, especially for Pokemon, were pretty solid. They got you really interested and invested in certain characters, and especially the Pokemon in that movie. Like the Celebi movie, don't even remember what it's called, but it was definitely Celebi. Like, that was what we were focusing on. And then Suicune, Entei, Raikou, but it was definitely Celebi's movie. And then we also got, like, young Professor Oak in there, which was kind of cool too. And then, like, they made you care about the Pokemon. Where I would say in Digimon, it's pretty, like, solid, even between the Digimon and the characters. Like the humans. I can't wait to whip out more legendaries fair. From its ashes. Iris? Yes! Iris! I think that was her name. Hold on. Iris? Pokemon. No, I was not thinking of her. But I do remember her. I was thinking she's a villain leader. Leader. I'm gonna just look up villain leader Pokemon and then just see what pops up. Villainous team leader. Archie, like, maybe you? Maybe you? I'm trying to think about who she is. Maybe you? There's a character named Spinella, you know that. I was born to rule the world, and I almost achieved that goal. Giovanni. Wow, Penny looks cool! Who is this? I like Penny. I can't find her name. Is she not a villain? Now I'm thinking about it. Pokemon team leaders. My Pokemon combined with Mewtwo had more power than I could control. Giovanni, but still he inspired this mechanical marvel, which learns and returns each attack. Giovanni, my Mecha Mewtwo, the ultimate weapon, will tell Giovanni is back. Legit, I might remember all of the Pokemon, but I can barely remember any of the gym leaders. No, for real. For real. The Pokemon are solid. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Pokemon focuses at all on the humans. Like, not nearly enough to make you like and care about them. But the Pokemon are a whole different story. I feel like if I asked people who is their favorite in Pokemon, They would say some Pokemon, not any human. Digimon is sentient and can talk, so there's no need. So they need to be slightly fleshed out as characters, I bet. Yeah, for sure. I just feel like the Pokemon humans don't matter as much as the Digimon humans do. You know what I mean? There'll be world domination, complete obliteration of all who now defy me. Let the universe prepare. Good Pokemon beware. You fools shall not deny me. Now go, 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 go. It will all be mine. Power so divine. I'll tell the sun to shine on only me. Team Rocket. It is our destiny to protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse James. There'll be world domination, complete obliteration of all who now defy me. First time you get to duo with an NPC trainer. I see. I would want Pokemon to talk a little bit more about the characters, but I also feel like the humans don't matter as much because they're supposed to be a little bit of a blank slate. Do you guys get that feeling too? Like you're supposed to relate a lot with Ash. You know what I mean? Maybe. That's just my guess as to why they haven't fleshed out the characters as much as they would Digimon, for example. Because, like, I can tell you a lot more about, like, Ken than I could Brock. Well, I mean, Brock is actually pretty well developed as a character. Misty. I could tell you more about Ken than I can Misty. Like how Meow started talking. There are sometimes stories pertaining Pokemon. Yeah, definitely. There's so many stories of revolving around Pokemon, like the Pokemon themselves, but not the humans. Or how Gengar got abandoned. Yeah, there's so many stories about the Pokemon. Like even, for example, one of my favorite Pokemon is the Ghost type. What was I saying? What is that Pokemon called? I forgot actually. This is what happens when they're out of sight, out of mind. Hodedene is so cute. But there's so many characters, so many Pokemon with rich stories, but not the humans really. Like Mimikyu, for example. You can know exactly about Mimikyu's story. They wanted love. So they're insecure because they don't want to show their face or their true form. Um they want to be loved, so they dress up like Pikachu. We don't know what happened to the last scientist who saw their actual face. You see, there's story there. You can be close to like the character Mimikyu, or Banette is an abandoned doll who came to life and wanted revenge again. That's kind of cool. First, Ghost Mom Pokemon. Oh, you mean like not Marowak, but I like how Cubone wears the mask, like the skull of a Marowak because they died. The anime was better written story wise, and it kind of falls off when they got to Gen 3. I would agree. I think Gen 3 was probably a difficult time for Pokemon. Human story wise. Yeah. I feel like Marowak had a great story. And all of the great stories are usually from Pokemon. you know, like the Pokemon themselves. And there's like a lot of theories with like Clefable and Gengar. The whole Cresselia and Darkrai thing was also pretty cool. So go, 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 go. It will all be mine. Power so divine. I'll tell the sun to shine on only me. It will all be mine till the end of time when this perfect crime makes history. So I do think that Pokemon and Digimon, both great, both amazing characters and story, but their strengths are different than each other. So there's no need to put one against each other. They're for different audiences, I feel. I'll tell the sun to shine on only me. Which makes me wonder, Pokemon has a musical. Does Digimon have a musical? I have to look it up. I have to look it up. Team Rocket. It is our destiny. It looks like there actually is one. Oh, no, I don't see one. No, there should be one. There should be one. To the end of... Oh, yes, there is. There's a Digimon Broadway family musical comedy in 3 acts with music by Stephen Tim? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. Tim Rice, Adolph Green, Betty Coleman wrote the musical. Okay, okay. So there is a musical. And it won Best Musical, Best Book of a Musical, Best Original Score, Best Ensemble in Musical, Best Performance. I don't know when these Tonys were given, but they won a lot of Tonys. Team Rocket. Oh, Walt Disney Theatrical Productions presents Digimon the Broadway musical. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. It's thunderstorming. Oh. I hope the weather gets better. The Gen 1 Pokemon, the anime was... Okay, I already read that. I feel like I gotta watch the musical for Digimon now. I wonder if the vibe will be the same. Because they actually took a lot of creative liberties with the musical of Pokemon. I wonder if they will be a little bit more faithful to Digimon. Because I feel like Digimon had more to work with than the... You know what? The Pokemon characters that are actually developed are probably the game characters. Like Red. Red is actually pretty fleshed out because of Pokemon Origins. Now that I'm thinking about it. And they had the comics. So go. I guess you're slowing down, old man can't hit what you can't catch. Soon the whole world will know. Bangor is actually the better deal. Oh shoot, I went all the way here instead of Philia. Let's sell it at Bangor. So go. It will all be mine. Power so divine. I'll tell the sun to shine on only me. It will all be mine till the end of time when this perfect crime makes history. Team Rocket, this is our destiny. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to raid! And we will be raiding out to We will be raiding out to. We will be raiding out to. Pay who's playing Mabinogi. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're commercing! How perfect! So if you love to see more commerce, head over to PayStream with me and see Mabinogi commerce. But anyway, thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye! It will all be